All right. My name is Dean. I'm a non-binary trans person, and my pronouns are they, them. We are going to talk about big tits today. I used to be the kind of well-endowed that makes middle schoolers forget their words and men on the train ask if they're real. It's easy to look obscene when your tits are that big. Some people can show a good 50% of their breasts and still look modest, but 10% for me was nearly pornographic. First got my tits in 6th or 7th grade when I still dressed like my big brother in band t-shirts and knee-length shorts. Even though I was a tomboy, I had been jealous of my best friend who made a big show of letting me use the bras she outgrew, until boom, I was passing my bras off to her, until boom, I wasn't. I grew at a record pace, but only in my chest. The rest of me stayed small and preteenish, but my bra size was a 30G. In fact, in 2007, I was so big, department stores could not accommodate me with their normal stock of bras. My mother is a resourceful woman, and fortunately we had the means to go to a specialty store. So she took me to the Wizard of Bras. The Wizard had every style of every bra and every color and every size imaginable, from largest to smallest. You get in line for individual appointments with their fitters who keep accounts on their clients. They would pull up your info from last time, and every single time, the fitter figured someone had made a mistake. I'm going to measure you again. And every single time, oh, you're that big. Yeah. And then they would teach me the proper way to put on a bra, which involves getting horizontal to the floor, lifting your breasts and letting them drop until they are in sort of a free hang, shaking around a little, righting yourself, and then boom, your tits are perfectly arranged. The demonstration usually included someone physically shaking my body, but they knew what they were doing, and I walked away with some nice bras. Thanks, Mom. At some point in high school, being the trans kid that I was, I decided to try to explore gender presentation. I tried contouring my face one time to look more masculine. Enter my mother. What's all that dirt? Okay, so that didn't work. But my face was the least of my worries, I reasoned. So I ordered a chest finder online. The largest size and the strongest strength, a black tank top with thick elastic and a huge Velcro clasp. I tried it on in the bathroom at home. It didn't look great, and it hurt pretty badly, but I was excited anyways. I stepped into the hallway. Enter my mother again. What'd you do? It's a binder I bound my chest. That's a bumpy bind. I know. My heart fell. She was right. It didn't look like I had no tits or even small tits. It looked like I had haphazardly strapped down a huge pile of flesh. My chest was unbindable, unhideable, inescapable. And trans kid that I was, I thought about surgery every single day. How could I not? I had to get dressed every day, strapping on a huge bra with half-inch straps, shaking my tits like they showed me at the Wizard so they looked just right, then squeezing into a top that never looked good anyway. I avoided showering, where I would have to lift up these piles of flesh to wash around and under. I was permanently drawn down and forward by the weight, and I knew everyone could see that curve in my spine. I already avoided showering, guys. Physical exercise was embarrassing. I felt like everyone was watching me bounce and jiggle through 3 bras as I did cardio. My breasts caught things, crumbs from food, later ash from joints. I would bump into things, couldn't slide through small spaces because of the extra 6-inch radius. Everything was an opportunity to be embarrassed by my exaggerated, disproportionate body. His junior year in high school, my freshman in college, my boyfriend got top surgery. And I was thrilled for him. He was a really lucky one. He had the money and parental support to bypass insurance. But shortly after surgery, he asked me to help him put on a special pad to help reduce scarring. To both of our surprise, I was overwhelmed. I put the pad down and excused myself. Here was everything I wanted coming to fruition for somebody else. Thank you.